What? Raid? Yes, raid.
Less.
Happy Thursday. Welcome to Crossweird. Hi, everybody. Hi, Moms. Hi, Meat.
Hello.
Thanks for the raid, Meat.
Yes, thank you for the raid and thank you for streaming. What a delight. That was so fun.
Absolute delight. Garfield art reveal.
Yes, there is a VOD if you want to see. Probably most of the people who are in here at this moment came from the meaty raid. Which sounds like meteoroid or something. I don't know. The meaty raid. The meaty raid. Anyway, but if you didn't come from the meaty raid and you want to see a cool piece of art that's Garfield, but as a birthday slice of birthday cake, you should go check out Meat's VOD. And
Actually, either way, you should
subscribe.
go check it out. Yep. Is there anything else people should like, comment, and subscribe on, Moms?
No.
Okay.
Yes, check out Meat's VOD.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah. How is everyone?
Meat, it's good to see you streaming. Also, aside from anything else.
Yeah.
It reminds me of how much I miss
agree.
your streams.
Mm-hmm. It's also good to see Meat's face, you know?
Yeah. It'll
It's
brighten
always nice
anybody's
to
day.
see. Yeah. Oh, Joe, that's so exciting.
Oh, Joe.
Saz. Classic. It's okay. We'll try not to take it personally, Saz.
Don't speak for me, Momes. 1 second.
True.
As I cry into my huge pillow. She says.
How did the blow dry go? Was it a successful one? I know sometimes for me they're more successful than other times. Mostly on account of like whether I decide to give up midway through and just let it air dry for the rest of the way.
Uh-oh.
Aw. Glenn, this is what Instacart is for. Although probably too late for you to Instacart anything.
Yeah, imagine at this time.
I'm really sorry that we can't provide you with Haribo in some way.
Also sorry to hear about your Docker stack. Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. I mean, out of obligation.
Mm. Says that seems like a healthy attitude to have.
It does seem like a healthy, resigned attitude. How's everybody else? Anybody have any news to share? Any jokes?
Anybody got any? Sure, yeah.
Anybody
any knock jokes?
Hear any good stories lately?
Big news.
Whoa.
Jeffo, what's your news? Aw, Joe. Joe's puzzle is great. That's so exciting. It's not news to me, though. I kind of knew it would be. I had a suspicion.
Yeah. I feel like
Bagel. Sorry, go ahead.
If I had long hair still, I'm sure I'd be in a similar boat.
Yeah, Bagel, I feel like we have talked about having a large quantity of hair before. And yeah, it's like a whole process to really do it right. Sometimes I do, but more often I don't. Just took a 5-minute nap. Dan, are you being serious right now? Is that a thing people can do? Take a 5-minute nap? I can't take any length of nap unless I'm like really, really not feeling well.
Yeah, I never feel good after. I only recently started actively trying to take naps. I won't tell anyone. Oh, are you at work or something, Dan?
Oh.
Either way,
you don't have us on the work TV.
Over the PA.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a PA where you work.
I desperately
internet. Fair enough.
Dan is a truck driver, so it's really impressive. Joe.
Niner.
Oh, Dan. Yeah. So Joe, thank you for streaming last night. That was very relaxing. Did that happen last night? Am I making this up?
It did happen last night, Momes. Yeah,
was I there?
Joe very generously solved my latest puzzle, and then solved Dan and Sarah's latest banger.
Right.
And then
Nora's.
And then Nora and LeBron's.
Oh, okay. So I left with the fully intending to go to sleep, and then Dan went live, and I just had to have that midnight hit of Babka. And Dan, of course, but and so
I get it. Yeah.
I think we all do. Babka is just an adorable cat. But yeah,
thanks, Joe.
We got Babka and Paprika in the same room for a while, and they were even being civil to each other. It was very cool.
Yeah, and did you see what Dan just said?
Yeah, that's why I was bringing it up, because Babka groomed Paprika, and she didn't mind. I think this is very exciting. It
seems like progress.
The beginning of a new era. Yeah,
I love Paprika so much.
I know, me too. So fluffy.
I love Babka too. I mean, that goes without saying.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Paprika, we'll do our daily reminder that we're making holiday cards.
Oh yeah.
And I say Paprika because we made a cryptic clue for everybody last year, and the answer to Dan's was Paprika. And I forget what the straight death was, but I think it was fun. But anyway, here you go.
Something about, I think holiday it was like off-screen cards. Talent or something.
Yes, it was. Yes, something like that. Wait, holiday card? There it is.
Singular.
Fill out that form if you want one. We probably won't keep pushing it too much longer because we'll have to actually start making them. But if you do want one, I bet it was cute as fuck, Dan.
Yeah.
I assume you're talking about Paprika and Babka. I also am assuming that AF still stands for as fuck. Anywho, shipping cost. What? No.
No, there's no shipping cost.
There's no shipping.
I mean, it's minimal. It's both international and
yeah, we sent many overseas last year. Our pleasure.
I think Glenn's saying because we're gonna mail him another pin.
Oh.
Yeah, poor Glenn. Well, I guess I won't. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Glenn, you can share if you want. I don't know why you wouldn't want to, but
yeah. What's your problem, Glenn? Why wouldn't you want to?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about what we're gonna do to. No. Yeah. No. We would never, Glenn. Not about this. We're gonna do today's New York Times, and then we're gonna do a very special puzzle by a very special human being, who we call our very special friend.
You call him that?
No, that's what threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
I just call him plain Joe. I just usually call him Joe. Hi, Joe. We're going to do your puzzle. We're doing Joe's puzzle. My very special friend. My really
special friend. My very special friend.
Okay. Challenge me.
Bagel. Exactly.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh, you know what? I have news. Because I haven't done this in a while. I'm drinking a kombucha.
Oh, jeez.
And it's not good, as usual.
Wow.
Oh, Hers.
Hey, Hers Weston. Good to see you. Hold the cream indeed.
How are you? Kombucha was kind of a mistake. AP, how are you feeling? How are things? How are you doing?
Yeah, AP, how are you doing? Driving to Manchester tomorrow for a wedding. Oh, congratulations.
How far a drive is that? Oh,
wow, Joe rubbing in last Lollapuzzoola. Subtly in chat. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do Joe's latest, which is called Where in the World 4. It's in his Where in the World series, and it's, you guessed it, the fourth one. And this one was actually redeemed by me. That's right. This guy.
Yep.
We are gonna solve it. We are excited. We're also gonna look at some adorable pictures. Also excited about that.
Yes.
You know, Moms, who knows what other hijinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I still haven't had a tamale since we talked about tamales.
Are you still craving them?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever had tamales except from, I'm trying to think if this is true. I think it is. I can't think of any times. I mean, I had a bite of the one you ordered on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a non-standard. It's like a different thing.
That doesn't really count.
But
I think I've only...
Yeah, please.
Just from people who are selling them on the street.
Oh, like Tamale Guy.
Tamale Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like sometimes they're like Sunday morning is often a time where you can get tamales. It's kind of weird that that's true, but I've like never at a restaurant had a tamale or like, I've had homemade tamales. My sister was dating someone whose mom made she dated this person for a while, and
hold on, keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, his mom every Christmas made tamales, and it was like a very gendered traditional thing, so she learned how to make them with her and would bring some back sometimes to us. But other than that, like, I've never had a tamale at a restaurant. My sister did not date a tamale as far as I know. You pronounce female, so it rhymes with tamale. Famale. Yeah.
Indeed. You should eat more tamales, Moms.
I mean, I like them. I like them a lot. Oh, you know what? There's another one that I've eaten. They have them at Cermak in. They're not frozen. They're in the like cold section.
Right.
And I've had those as well. So they're not like fresh, hot. Anyway, yeah.
You should also try a Peruvian style tamale.
Oh, I see what's going on right now.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, is that what's going on right now?
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
I understand now.
What?
You were trying to draw attention to the new emote.
Oh, originally?
Yeah, I didn't even realize that
that's what was happening. I really did. Look, we were just talking about tamales. Yeah. Look, it's a congratulations tamale emote.
Look at
that Moms and I both worked on.
Yeah. Anytime a congratulations is in order, Joe.
Wow, Joe. You know, maybe in an hour or so, we'll see some.
Yeah. So it could be when someone solves a puzzle well. It could be when someone has exciting news that they are going to share. It could be when someone has procured delicious tamales. It could be, anytime where congratulations are in order.
Wait, Joe, did you miss the backstory of this somehow?
Bagel for saying congratulations to Molly.
Oh. Yes. Thank you, Bagel, for that trip down memory lane. Hi, Kate.
Yes.
Kate. What an entrance. Rich lore. Speaking of Rich, is Rich here? Let me go through and say hi to everybody. I like to do that. It doesn't feel right now to. I have to scroll back quite a bit. Hi, Glenn.
Okay.
Hi, Sis. Hi, Kiara. Are you still here, Kiara? Hi, Meat. Hi, Bagel. Kim! Kim, are you still here? Hi, Joe.
I missed Kim.
It was early. There's Rich. Hi, Rich. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Dan Babka. Still scrolling. Hey, AP. Hey, here's Weston. I actually said hi to you already, but nothing wrong with doing it again. All right. I think I'm all caught up. Oh, nope. Hey, Slug.
Hi to Ariel.
I'm not there yet. Sorry. Hi, Kate. Hi, Ariel. A blanket burrito.
I'm also a burrito. I am wrapped in my heated blanket. It's super cold today. I unsubbed when Joe Daltman said use case in chat. Poor Catherine. It brought back a little too much for Catherine.
Oh, sorry, Catherine. We'll take away some action items and discuss this with Joe. I'm a Tom tamale, like the fake kind of like Chicago tamale.
Oh, those are so weird. I don't like those.
That's why I called myself it. Lack of self-respect.
Oh. Noted.
Yeah, you can, Joe. There you go. It's not just for keeping warm. It's for staying cool, if you know what I mean. Anyway.
I don't know what any of the last 25 minutes of this stream have meant. Can you believe we've been streaming for 25 minutes? That is shocking.
No, it's not.
Literally.
No, it's not. Nothing about that is shocking in any way.
No, it's not that it's unusual. It's just I feel like I've said nothing at all. Like nothing has been said.
We talked about tamales. Anyway, try a Peruvian tamale. They have traditionally have green olives in them. It's delicious.
Oh, wow.
It's different.
I do love green olives. I love
Me
olives
too.
so much.
I love olives so much as well. Yep. It's the one thing we have in common.
Delicious. Yeah.
Anyway, let's banana spoon. All right.
Let's do this puzzle, huh?
Let's take a look.
Meat.
There's all the lights.
Why don't their pants fit? Why don't they fit? How is today's puzzle? Oh, Ariel, thank you for continuing your sub, by the way. I just saw that. Appreciate you. That's very kind.
Wait, why don't I see that?
It didn't pop up as a notification for some reason. It's just sort of in the chat.
Oh, Ariel, thank you.
Hey, friend of Nickelbread. I hope that I pronounced your name right. Nice name.
Yeah, welcome in. Thanks for doing the stoplight command.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's what we do, so you know if we want answers from chat or not. It's a red light now, which means we don't.
Yeah.
But we're happy to have you nonetheless.
Yes, we are. Oh, I was going to say, I saw that Keem on Twitter mentioned, I don't know if this was in jest for any particular reason, but like if anyone has trouble with today's puzzle, Jessica and I have nothing to do with it, with like the wacky emoji. So was this a difficult puzzle or is that just a joke? Nice puzzle. Had to find a typo. Olives are disgusting. No, they are not disgusting.
Who said that? Who said that?
You want to poll for whether... What are we polling? Whether olives are disgusting? Yeah,
we can do a poll.
Several people want to poll.
Oh, jeez.
I'll
tell you right now, don't make it anonymous. I want to know.
No, that's not how you do polls.
Oh, boy.
It's been a while. Remember when I went through a period of wanting to do a poll all the time?
I mean, you act like that was like years ago or something. But yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. There's a poll in the chat. Kelsey, welcome to your congregation. Welcome back. I can't believe you forgot that there's a community of people who love you and love the wheel. Is that what we would say to Kelsey if she had sudden amnesia?
I don't think so, but...
Yeah, sorry, I panicked. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either, but fair enough.
The question is, are olives good or bad? Tasty or not? Wow, we actually have quite a few olive haters.
Wow. Can't believe it, to be honest. Yeah, could not be a more simple question. Kelsey, what?
I kept it simple. Only black olives are good?
No.
Give yourself time, Lila.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes what they like, but also
that's a start. Because I felt that way. Also, sorry, you might always feel that way, Lila. I have no idea.
Yeah.
That felt like an old person thing to say.
Oops.
Oopsie. I'm an old person. But yeah, I love olives. Also, it's kind of like a family joke that me and my 3 siblings, when we showed up to like larger family gatherings, would just like descend on the olive and pickle plate or like tray and just completely demolish it. We've always been like the pickled and brined and salty and people. Yes, me. I'm pickled, brined, salty. Me in a nutshell. All olive haters are forbidden from using olive oil. Good point.
Oh.
Bagel, you have that situation too? Yeah. Also,
is that not
similar
common?
situation. What do you mean? Well, I mean, I think it's more common with some people. I don't know.
Yeah, I do too. I don't love actually black olives are my least.
I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, Moms, you and I both go way back with those.
I know. I went through a phase of having them around all the time. What was I just going to say though? Oh, the other thing that we would descend on was white bread. Like that was like dessert in our family. And we would just get really excited about any kind of non-wheat bread, which is actually just a little sad. Okay. You can have one bite of kimchi. I feel sad for you, AP, but I understand. Pickles are not for everybody. Fermented things also not for everybody. All right, let's see. It's 2/3 are voting olives good, 1/3 voting olive bad. Yes, we are big muffaletta and giardiniera fans in this household. That is true. Yes, muffaletta. Honestly, I love giardiniera, but muffaletta has been kind of edging it out in many circumstances. Also, just look behind me and say that I am hovering over the timeout button. I see you, literally.
I mean, I will say poor Hardee's doesn't have to really do anything to be threatened. Honestly, though, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So this was a good puzzle. Okay, let's do the puzzle.
Great. I'm going to find some music after all that.
Yeah, we are a pickle household here. It's true. Joe, I can't believe you were surprised that I remember your pickle story, by the way, because it felt very relatable.
Hardee's, please do not talk directly to people in chat.
Honestly, I don't know if he can hear you. I think he can only hear me.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have headphones in. He's not listening to the stream. But he is typing on his little tiny phone.
His little does he have a really tiny phone?
No, he just has giant hands.
Oh, right, right,
makes his phone look comically small. Anyway. Yes.
Stop it, Kelsey.
His Hardee's a cat. Wait a second. That makes me feel like Brenda Nickel has been here before. Is this your first time here?
Is that you, Nora?
Yeah. Is this Nora's new name? I don't even know what that means, but oh, that's Hardee's responding to whether he's a cat.
Meat. What?
Yeah, Joe has experience, okay? Don't mess with Joe. And Kate and Dan and Kim and I don't know if Kim's still here. We recently read Stone Butch Blues, okay? So we're feeling the Union vibes. I love Nora so much. Aww.
It's actually so much.
Oh, it's so much. Nice. I don't even think Nora's here. Unless Nora is friend of Nickel Bread. All right. Shall we get started?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, Slug. All right, Moms.
Okay. I think Nora's working on homework. I see. I love Meat 69. I never in my life thought I would be so excited to read a username like that.
Oh, here comes Hardee's.
Yeah, see, it's funny because I muted and shook my fist at him like, the joke ended.
It takes him so long to type.
I know, it's because he has giant fingers
I am dead.
on his tiny little phone.
Soon to be
It's a normal
dead,
size phone.
gone,
Anyway.
Right.
In my lazy line.
Oh, Kelsey. Thanks for the bits.
Thanks for the bits, Kelsey, but...
Is that a quote?
All right, you ready, Mums?
Yes. First, I might have to mute Hardee's, though. I don't know.
F's in the chat.
He acted compliant, and then... Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. All right. You ready?
I am.
Away we go.
Future yearling.
I don't know what that means.
Things at camp that can be camp. Anxiety about not being included in modern lingo. FOMO.
Yeah.
Start to trust.
Anti, maybe?
Maybe anti. Coming along behind. Oh. Is that the doctor? Okay, something fishy, maybe?
You could hear that?
What the fuck was that?
On a second.
Something fishy, maybe. I don't know. Oprah, for one. Name? I don't know. Spike Blank. With 45 down, I guess. New. I don't know. This could like Spike Jones. I don't know. One of about 3.5 in a league.
The doctor is crying. Sorry, I'm super distracted.
Okay, then we're gonna pause.
He's crying, laughing at Kelsey, threatening to use bits to recite Gone Girl monologues. Literally crying. You got him, Kelsey.
Who knew it would be Kelsey and the doctor to become fast friends?
The doctor knew. All right, he seems okay. We can continue.
Yeah, but how are you?
I think I'm okay. I just looked back at him and he started laughing again. I'm fine. I'm less distracted now.
Isn't there a door in that room?
There is. I know. I was considering closing it. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Is it because you couldn't reach it? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Hardee's. Not sorry.
No,
all right,
I'm not.
You ready?
Kate. Yeah, I am. You might as well say the thing again. It's like starting over.
Away we go.
One of about 3.5 in a league.
Acre? Is that how that works?
Is that what a league is?
I don't remember.
Call again on a rotary phone. Rotary phone?
Spin.
Like
It's a femur. Might be punny or something.
They may be split or bitter. ends.
Yeah.
But what's
Maybe it's something.
Promo. Wow, these themers. Okay. Phaser, stun, cut of pork. I don't want anything to do with this or a hint to the answers to the starred clues. Huh. There's something we need to discuss. I mean, it's not like, okay. In play.
Fair?
Yeah,
fair
maybe.
ball?
Years ago, once. Small building block, Adam. Flax fabric, it's another themer.
So linen
full.
and full makes sense.
Okay. Oprah, icon. Call again, I don't want anything to do with this. Huh. Huh. Okay. Let's go over here. Courier and papyrus for 2. Okay, so maybe like fonts, like something.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Maybe it's an O and then there's something.
Right. Could be.
One-eyed Norse god.
Acre could be wrong too. I would say maybe take
Odin?
it out.
I don't know.
Yeah,
who Odin
maybe
is.
it's Mile actually.
Okay. Shape, mold, odor. Okay. Ores. Hey. So there's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like the E might be there. It's foments. So what would be men are taken out of?
So it's me.
I don't want anything taken. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want anything to do with this.
So you're taking out
me out of here. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So this is. So maybe it's that.
Yeah, that would make sense. And then we can.
But
get
they may be okay. So the actual answer, and then you're adding me to it. So redial, remedial. There we go.
Yeah.
Linen. Nope, that's not.
Lineman. Yeah.
Natural theology.
Theism, but I don't know if that's what that.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what's this? Like a monkey. I don't know. Press and fold. Iron. It'll be all right, maybe. Lowest part of a glacier. Ice. Gotcha. Southern quencher. Sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 in the Greek. That.
Muse, I think. M-U-S.
Oh. There's something we need to discuss. Let's talk. All right. Starters. Not apps. Suffix in the names of 7 UN members. Dan, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Something that might have a solid heart or a simple tulip design. Latte. Homophone of 6 down, which was press and fold need.
This just in. Crossword is actually using the theme.
Yep.
Congratulations to Molly.
Saison, that. Whatever that is.
Maybe.
Okay. Starters. At. Cheer is. Cheer,
Elate,
like maybe the noun. Really? Okay.
Up, elate them. I don't know.
Okay. No. Ats. What is this?
Wrong.
Ats?
Probably.
Okay. I don't want anything to do with this. Let me be, maybe? Let me out. Let me in. Let me in. No. Let me. I'm making guesses.
Me go. Maybe.
Oh, let me go. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. A word that sounds like 2 letters of the OB. One part at a park in brief. I don't know. College founded by Henry VI.
Eaton, probably.
Yeah. couple. Oh. Item.
Oh.
What?
Maybe go is
Omi?
wrong. Emmy. It's not go, yeah.
I think it might be
Maybe
Let
it's
Me
be.
Be.
Yeah.
Item, one part. I don't know. College. Dorm, maybe? Member of a noted septet.
No idea.
One parked at a park.
So that one's another themer. So how is...
Yeah, what? Let something me? Is it?
Yeah, maybe it's something.
Oh,
Let
boy.
go me. Yeah, wait a second. We just flunked let too.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. Actress Kirk of Mozart in the Jungle. I don't know. Important closing document. So either one of these. What is this? Starters?
Yeah, something is wrong there. Maybe saint or street is wrong. I don't know. Saint, I mean.
I'm thinking, let's take these out just because we don't know. They may be dug in.
Tombs? I don't know.
French developed form of cooking in a precisely temperature controlled, sous vide. So we're just, okay. Tombs? Is that what you were saying? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. So that's probably wrong.
Right.
Leave me. Wait. With 42 down, leave me out of it.
Alone?
I'm thinking it's leave me out of it.
Yeah, that seems good.
All right. Shade.
Tint. Tint.
Tint?
This just in.
Right.
Crossweird.
Energy,
not using the
Vim.
theme.
Lead into a texter's perspective.
IMHO me. Maybe.
I'm home. Okay.
Nice.
Nettles. I forget what that means.
Like
Raise the roof. Got it. Hindu goddess of power.
I think it might be Kali. Kali.
Nice. Okay. Moat. Now, stat. Hola. Okay. Number 5 on Billboard's best rappers of all time list. Nas. Names. Okay.
Nice.
Uruguay, maybe Argentina. Goated with on egged. That's Smog. Cameron Crow. Okay. Musical partner of Lerner.
Loabe, I think. With an L.
How do you spell it? Okay. Put out. Put out.
Abuse? What is 50 across?
Oh, no. Yeah. Maybe Tombs is wrong.
Yeah, it could be.
We don't know. Okay, let's come back.
That M would be wrong as well.
Hovers. Yeah, and we don't know about the A. Okay. Hovers. Blank. Estrella, Portuguese mountain range. Oh. I don't know. Peeved. Ingy. Grammy winning Jones.
Nora.
Hey.
Oh, cute.
Notability is Eminence. NYC Cultural Institution.
Probably MoMA.
MoMA. Probiscus. Or whatever this is. It's not. Probiscuits. Looms. Peeved sore. Okay. Maybe Lana. I don't know. We'll come back. Mount that inspired the song Vesuvius?
Yeah.
Is that how it's spelled? Okay. Combo's rhythm section, maybe.
Alto combos rhythm section.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Martial arts tier.
Red, maybe. No, I don't think so. It doesn't work with
Red?
26 down.
Oh, like a belt? High def flat screen. I mean, it could be LCD TV or LED. Let's see. Body parts rested at the optometrist's.
Body parts rested.
What?
I don't know.
Cut of pork. Loin? Loam?
Right. Lomain?
Lomain. Okay.
Nice.
Deism. Body parts. Some iPads.
Minis?
Oh, yeah. Trio, maybe. What is this?
Maybe Don, like DAN, but I don't remember. What's 27?
Facility formerly known as Orchard Field. I don't know. Okay. Starters. A team.
Nice. Oh, it was
so maybe this is. They maybe dug in. Important deemed. Okay. Heels. Nice. Maybe Lola put out. Doused. Yep.
RV? Envy?
Envy. Oh, yep. RV. Yeah, good job. Okay. Things at camp that can be camp.
Skits.
Oh. Lois coming along but in tow. Yep. Okay, Spike. So this is probably
Lee.
Oh.
I would say Melee.
Wait, what?
Melee.
Oh, right. This is toe. Got it.
Simeon.
The ad. Okay. Nice. Loins.
So it's either C or L or
E.
LCD LED.
Yeah.
Seems like C. Coins?
Body parts?
Chins.
Oh,
hair. Wait, what was the clue for that?
Oh, that's why it's ORD. Oh boy.
I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. We have a mistake somewhere. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. What do we have wrong? Leave me out of it. This is all right. Is this right? Is this snout? Yeah. I knew that's not how it's spelled. All right. Sometimes I accidentally know things. Yeah. Good job. Oh boy.
Well, that felt all over the place, but a very fun theme and a very.
It was all over the place. I felt all over the place.
Yeah.
I did not look at chat a single time because, 100% out of fear. I cannot imagine the things that were being said.
What do you think was being said?
I don't know. I said some dumb things.
Do you think chat would say anything about us? Do you think chat would point out the foibles of us? No, they wouldn't do that to us.
Bagel, I said that one time by mistake. One time. GG. Oh boy.
That was pretty good though.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
That's why I'm so upset about it. Yeah, Orchard Field.
Yeah, you really gave
I'm surprised neither. What? I'm sorry?
I said you really gave everybody one.
Look what these look like.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Red Keg.
Hi, Red Keg.
Well, I didn't get any backup, Kate. Momes is better at this stuff for sure. And so I just assumed.
Agree. I definitely don't agree.
That's what it. Yeah, I wish I was more confident. It didn't look right to me, but that's okay.
I think what I said is I have no idea.
About the snout. Yep.
What was our time? Good question.
Thanks, Kate. Hey, Kate. Thanks. Our time was 15 something. 15.
Thank
24.
You, Ella. I've never felt more special in my whole life.
Oh,
yeah.
Ella, that's the sweetest thing I've ever seen you say to me. Just kidding. You've said much nicer things. Hi, Ella. Hi, anybody else who came in while we were solving. Sorry if we didn't say hi to you before. Thanks for using the congrats tamale emotes, Saz. Oh, nice job, Joe. Hey, Joe. Nice.
Yay.
It was a little hard to figure out, leave me out of it.
Yeah, but you know what?
I will say it's kind of... Sorry. No, go ahead.
I think at least I was forgetting pretty quickly that they were linked. I don't know. Maybe that was just me, but I think it would have been easier if I had not been looking for a full phrase for 45 down. Yeah, Nora, I know. Were you here when we said you must have loved that one? Me,
Nora.
Nora. Right smack dab in the middle there. That's fun.
This is a fun idea. It kind of is chaotic, I think. Just because there are so many of them kind of strewn about.
It's true. There's so many themers, which is both impressive and
and a lot of them are in the middle. A lot of them aren't, which is fine. It was just a little. I think I like it. It's just a little difficult, but I like it.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
but yes.
Yeah, and
wait, what was their time? I already forgot.
15:24.
Got it. Chaos reigns in the theme. Oh my gosh, Glenn.
Red Keg, that's a good one.
It's ridiculous, Glenn. Hey, McJurgle.
Hi, McJurgle. How are you? Big if true.
Don't forget, everybody, holiday cards if you want one this year. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Moms.
Got it.
Does anybody think this is all a bit when Moms does this?
It's not a bit.
I know. I'm just wondering if anybody thinks it is.
Oh. I mean, you know that I literally can't type, so.
Why does it leave me out when you have to put me's in? Yeah, because yes, what Kate said. I don't know why I'm trying to.
Nipa unbit.
It is. Please never stop that one particular thing you do, Bagel. Yeah, this was fun. Nice job. Who did this? Keem and Jessica. I don't know. Yeah, no, I guess I recognize both names. Certainly.
Yeah, I feel like they've collabed before in a New York Times puzzle even, but I could be wrong about that.
Yeah. Oh, it says. There you go.
Okay, well. Yeah.
Saz might be excited about something.
Yes. Okay. Let's go on to our next thing. We should do that.
Yep. Here we are. Here we are. What does that even mean?
Oh my god, Red Keg, are you serious?
What happened?
It's a therapist again.
Oh god, Red Keg, I'm sorry. Jeez Louise.
That is rough. Saz.
Saz.
So calculated of you. I like it.
Having to conserve her points. Nice, Glenn. All right. Let's say hi to the wheel.
Yep.
I know we just did already, but let's say hi again.
Wheel.
Let's see who we get.
Wheel. Oh, this promises to be a cute one. Did we already look at this?
No.
Okay.
We didn't. Let me bring it up.
Red tag. Oh, look at this little baby.
Oh,
Look
I
at the
love
hat.
it. Stella
Oh my
loves
gosh,
it too.
look at the terrifying little toy or tiny human.
I know.
that's
It is a
hanging in
little
the window.
scary.
I know.
Saz, you don't look happy to be taking this picture, but I'm so glad it was taken. Because
Me
this is
too.
adorable.
You look compliant, however, not happy about it. Oh, and I love that collar. Are those little tassels? Like, what are those beads? I love that. That's quite a look. Aww.
Oh,
You're not alone,
sorry,
Saz.
Saz. You have us.
Poor baby Saz.
Oh.
Who was taking the picture? Do you know?
Yeah. Do you remember where this was?
Oh, it was like an object permanence issue. They got behind the camera. You were afraid. Oh. Do you have like memories of that? Like, can you evoke that? I do not have memories going that far back. But I know some people do. Joe, don't give Saz nightmares.
Joe, right after what Saz just said.
Oh.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, Saz, this is so cute.
It really is. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Not.
Do you know what kind of cars in the background?
Not on that.
Anybody? Sorry, I'm in a group chat where we do this all the time. I never have any input, so I don't know why I'm asking.
Oh, look at that face. I don't think there's a ghost in the car, but let's take a closer look, Kate. Zastava.
A Zastava. Cool. I have to ask my brothers if they know about that.
Got it, Kate.
This is how I connect with the men in my family.
Way to go, Moms.
I'm only really in a very small way kidding.
Saz, this is adorable.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you so much for sharing. Let's do a shuffle and do another spinsy.
Wheel. Wheel. Wheel.
Wheel.
Wheel. Wheel.
Wheel. All right. I do remember who this is.
Oh.
I did not forget because it was just yesterday. Okay, Mums.
Such unique titles. Aww. Look at this little kiddo. Also does not look super excited to have their picture taken.
No, definitely does not. But
adorable.
Aren't we glad they did?
Yeah.
Look at little Ella.
So cute. I wonder what Ella's personality was like as a kid.
Ella, how were you as a kid if you're still here? We wonder. As a group.
Yeah. Very cute. Ella lives in Vermont with her parents and 3 dogs where she continues to write daily. Joey, you're a little too good at that. Ooh, Crab Rave.
Yeah, this is a bop. Ella, if you're here, thank you for sharing this.
Yes.
Adorable. Let's do one more spin, perhaps. Let's see
Joe,
what we
were
got.
you a ghostwriter for children? Wheel.
Did we already see this one?
I don't know.
I think we might have. Let me see. No, we didn't.
Yay. Aww. Oh my God, look at those. Look at that cake.
I know. Look at those gifts.
Are those frosting? Are those bears made of frosting and somehow standing upright?
Maybe. Like fondant or something. Look at that foot on the table. Look at the face little Kelsey is making.
Kelsey. So cute. Aww. Honestly, Kelsey looks serene and maybe a little sleepy.
Yeah, I can see sleepy for sure. Ridiculous. Look at that hat.
Also, is Kelsey wearing like a Christmas sweater? Is this actually Christmas?
They don't look like traditional Christmas gifts. It does say happy something. It makes me think birthday.
Happy Christmas. Yeah.
Maybe first birthday, probably.
Be careful there. She might be -10 if you say she's 1. Adorable. Five Nights at Freddy's cake.
I don't
love
know
the
that
dino
reference.
wrapping paper. The dino wrapping paper is very cute.
It is very cute. Joe and Glenn get the reference. Yeah, these bears, I wish I knew what these were made out of. They look waxy.
Doesn't it seem like they're defying gravity a little bit? Like they look like they're made out of a frosting.
Are you just thinking of the levitating crab?
No, I'm not. Hey, puzzling old man. This is Kelsey.
This is Kelsey.
If you haven't been here before, while we've done this is a wheel full of people's childhood pictures that they submitted. So this one's Kelsey. We also saw Ella and we saw Saz.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. What a fun day of pictures. I think we should practice some self-restraint and keep going. I mean, like, not
spin again? Oh. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I feel like that leaves us. Okay.
Maybe 2 more days.
If
3.
you insist.
You could stretch it. You know what it means? It means we just need more pictures. So keep them coming.
Yeah, but oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do it. But it happened. I did it. I did not mean to do it, but wow, am I glad I did.
Wow.
Boy, am I glad I did. Oh my goodness, did that work out? I really didn't mean to do it, for real. But okay, I hope everybody's ready for this one.
No one's ready. Are you kidding? Aww.
Shut the front door, as they say.
Look at this little kid.
Who do you think this is, chat?
Cutie. Who is this? You can DM
Super Roman.
Yes, it's actually Joe. Look how cute. Oh my God. Baby Joe is just cute as a little button. What are you doing here, Joe? Do you know? Why
And was this
the hands are raised?
Was this a typical outfit, or was there like Oh, Ella, were you here a few minutes ago when your picture came up? And just weren't saying anything? We saw one of your adorable pictures, Ella.
True, fair. Can we zoom in? I think he's being robbed. Practicing to be the bottom kid in a 3-kid stack in a trenchy coat. Aww. Oh my God, puzzling old man.
Puzzling old man. That is
terrifying.
That is slightly terrifying in a couple of ways.
Can we zoom in on Joe's footy pajamas?
Yeah, sure.
Aww.
Look at those. I love that they definitely don't fit that well. But it makes for are these your shoes back here, Joe?
Some loafies.
Is this your
zoom
envelope?
In on Joe's adorable little face?
Yes.
Oh, look at that little smile. So cute.
Aw, boop.
Oh, honestly, this looks like a little matchy outfit. Look, when you zoom in, you can see that like the top is kind of matches the outer.
It's like a onesie underneath, probably.
Yeah, but it like matches the robe too.
Right. Huh.
Wow, very color coordinated. Aww,
I can't imagine you had anything to do with that, Joe, but look at that face.
What a sweet little kid.
The face of a future adult man whose puzzle we're about to do on stream.
I know. This actually was kind of perfect timing.
And with that segue.
Yeah. Well, should we do little affirmations for baby Joe? I feel like we should.
Yeah. Well, you should. You're good at these.
Little baby Joe. You were enough. You were everything you needed to be. You were praising God knows what, probably the wheel. And you were going to grow up to do really cool things and really cool puzzles. Yay! I'm just so excited we finally got a Joe picture.
By accident.
I know.
Look at that confetti.
Not the mochi. Not the mochi.
Yeah, but it's those are happy tears, I think, probably.
I know.
Well,
congratulations to Molly.
Nice job, Tamale.
Oh.
All right. Thanks everybody who shared.
Yes.
And thank you, Wheel.
Praise be to Wheel. Now we get to do a Joe puzzle. That's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. It is. Here it is. This is on Joe's blog, Mental Judo, a Cryptic blog.
Yay.
This is called, all right, Where in the World, number 4. Bye, Glenn. Safe driving, please.
Good night, Glenn. Don't go get the Haribo. Don't drive. No driving.
This puzzle relates to a specific location. Can you use the themed answers to figure out where you are before the grid spells out the answer?
Interesting.
Do we have to answer that question before? Special shout out. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry. Well, I was just going to say, like, we should probably disclose that, but then I see that it's going to.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Special shout out to Dob, half of Cross Weird TV and purveyor of Pleasing Puzzles, who redeemed this puzzle long ago. It really wasn't that long ago, Joe, to be honest, as a channel point redemption on my stream. And there's a link to Joe's stream Make sure you follow Joe. You probably all do, but just in case you don't, what's your problem? Yeah. Links to a lot of things. Thanks, Joe. Many thanks to the Rack and Frackers, Dadgum, and JM Senior for the test solves. Did you do Rack and Frackers 11 yet?
Yeah,
if you didn't do that yet, you should.
Yeah.
It was a delight.
Really, it was a very, very cool puzzle. So many parts. So well done.
If you solve or stream or love or hate, let me know. Joe, we're about to solve it. Already love it. No, that wasn't. No, I was considering doing a bit where I mispronounced crossweird to you, and then I thought that's.
Were you considering what percentage of crossweird you are? 60,
no.
40.
Oh my God.
85,
if
15.
anything, it's like 20-80. Gentle Judo.
Oh,
Glenn, that's not even. God. That's not even that close.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn, for the sub. Oh, we have to really zoom in on this guy. All right, here we go. Hopefully everybody can read the clues. We are going to do this on red, but we still want you to be able to read the clues. Let me zoom in one more, I think.
Yeah. So one thing I feel like we should say.
Yeah, what's up?
Is that we know what the theme is because
I redeemed
Dob
it.
requested it. Yeah. So some people might not know how Joe's stream works or how, So the theme was requested by Dob and he told me what it is. So maybe we should we say it out loud?
Did I tell you what it is? No, let people figure it out.
I'm pretty sure I guessed what you would have chosen and you confirmed that that's what you chose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should let people figure it out as we go. We don't have to put it in.
Okay, so we'll just pretend that we don't.
Yeah, I mean, we might know what goes in the, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for people either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me move this over. Joe, very exciting. Here we go. Okay. This puzzle has 8 answers related to a specific place in the world. That place is spelled out by the circled letters, read from top to bottom. Warning, looking up thematic answers before you're done may spoil the final answer. All right. Warning heeded. All right, let's do this. Here's Weston. Smart cookie. Let me move this over just a little bit. All right. So red light, don't shout out answers, but feel free if you get one, put G in chat. All right. Following O'Neill's lead, Raph gets mixed up with Media Mogul. I have it.
Yeah, me too. Oprah. Nice.
So O'Neill's lead is O. Following that is Raph getting mixed up. Anagrammed. Media Mogul is Oprah. Nice start. Yeah. Solid.
Yes.
We got some long ones going down. Author of The Cask of Amontillado, Jerk gets some justice.
I have this one.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's the author is Poe.
Mm-hmm.
Jerk. Poetic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Ella. All right, 9 across. From the right, therefore a monster.
Okay. Have this one. Hey friend, have you ever done cryptic crosswords?
I was like, who are you talking to?
I know.
Starting it by saying, hey, friend.
What would you like us to call you?
Hey, guy.
Friend a nickel?
Yeah, friend. Like 3 times.
Yeah,
got it.
Okay, so you have a kind of a general sense of what's going on. Friend or bread is fine. Cool. We do actually have, in case you need any. Sorry, I'm not trying to single you out, but I know that you are new as of today, and cryptics. Nope.
Oh boy.
Cryptic guide. Yeah, if you want any information about how we're solving these, one, you can always ask for us to slow down and explain something, but then also there's kind of a cheat sheet there too. Okay, continuing.
So from the right, therefore, ergo, a monster, ogre. All right, nice. This one, okay, with 14A, well, let's try it. A river and a lake not quite secure, resulting in a greatly diminished body of water. All right, I have it.
I don't have it yet. So A is A, river is river. A lake, maybe anagrammed. A lake. Is that the right parse or no?
Not quite.
Is it a lack? Oh, is it eerie without the last letter?
No.
A river and a lake, not quite. So is it a lake without the last letter?
No.
Is not quite. Is there an anagram?
No.
You want to give me a hint about the way it parses?
Yeah. Assuming I'm right. I think it's just a charade. I know not quite. You know, I'm a little unsure about the very last, or not the last part, but the part before that.
Why don't you just say what it is or something?
Or give me sure?
A hint about the straight
okay.
deaf.
The straight deaf is on the right.
Right. I know that, but like.
Okay.
Maybe just more of a general, like what kind of.
What do you mean? About the straight deaf?
Yeah, like a regular kind of crossword clue, like hint about what the straight deaf is.
It's a body of water that's dried out quite a bit, I believe.
Oh. Okay, so it's the RLC.
Yeah.
Okay, so a river, a lake, and then not quite secure, so it's seal without an L.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Okay. You helped with that part.
Cute.
Yeah, see, I thought it was somehow like SE, and then that A was getting put here, but you gave me the part that I couldn't get. Hey, Jay Walker. Good to see you.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, 15 across. A fish dish ingredient for some cultures. Oh,
yeah, I'm not
makes
sure.
Sense. Yes. A fish. I'm thinking. I mean, that A could just be that A, and then fish dish ingredient is the next 3 letters, and then some cultures, maybe, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
Good job, Kate.
Yes, very nice, Kate. Yeah, I don't know what this is.
I don't either. Okay, well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's go up here. Couple of scallops in repast with alcoholic drink.
Okay, I have this one.
I mean, is that right? I don't know if that's
Joe. Shoving the answer into your ears. Lol.
Good to see you, Jaywalker. Looking forward to you solving this on stream, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, couple of scallops makes me think SC, but then
Right.
but then there's in. You said you have this? Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would you like a hint?
Maybe SC isn't at the beginning, is my guess.
You let me know if you want me to answer things or
okay.
not. Sorry.
All right. Hi, Kay.
Oh, it's a K.
It's a K. Is
Hi,
repast
Kay.
like it's like food related or something, right?
Yeah, so it's
Or like
usually used at
eating or like
funerals,
mealtime.
I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean that's random, but that's my association with it because I feel like that's where people use that word these days. It's kind of old timey in a way.
Am I right that there's an SC in the middle somewhere going inside a word for repast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you just give me a hint with that definition of repast?
That it's at funerals? No.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I wouldn't say that's a hint.
Friend. Rim shot. Joe. Huh. Alcoholic drink is the straight
Joe,
death, yeah?
One. Yeah. I can give you a little hint just about the way I solved it.
For no reason in particular, can I tell you I originally thought it might be Scotch, and I was trying to figure out what "och" means.
I think you know what an "och" is. Actually, I think that's a "yacht." But no, you got stuck on that. I can see because you know this. Just think about what alcoholic drink has an SC in the middle. There's not that many, I don't think.
Okay, sure.
I know that doesn't sound helpful, but if you just run through spirits.
If I just run through spirits. So it's a spirit?
I think so. I don't know, actually, technically, but I think that's what a spirit is.
Wow. Why can't I run through spirits? 4. I really don't know. You can just say it because I don't want to.
Okay,
I'm sure this is boring.
Traditionally Mexican, I think. I think it's certainly similar to tequila. Smokier than
wait
tequila.
a minute. Is it spelled with an S?
I think so, right?
No. Is this one of those
Neil.
British? Is this a British spelling? Is that what this is?
I think that's right. Either is acceptable.
Got it. Okay. That's what got me. Because, yeah. Okay. I feel... Okay. That makes sense why I wouldn't have thought of it. Yeah. Joe gets me in a lot of ways.
I bet. Right.
Very nice clue, Joe. 7 down. Oh, look, Momes.
Oh,
we have the first circled letter.
Cool. What a shock. I had no
Starts
idea.
with a C. Huh. All right. CeeLo accepts current award for a jingle. Okay. Current can be in. Award for... Oh, I have it. I have it.
Okay. Is current electricity E?
Yes.
Okay. Is low just LO? Oh, is it high? Is it...
Is what high?
Obviously, sorry, an E is going to be going into whatever CeeLo is.
Yes.
Which I feel like could just be a C and then LO. It's a lift and separate, but I don't know what low would mean. CI. Jingle. You want to give me a little hint?
I mean, you have the whole parse.
I know. I just
You're
don't
right
know
there.
what it's going to be. Is
no,
the
you
I
do.
there?
No, the I is here.
Oh, it's a Clio. It's a Clio.
Yeah.
It's just low. Okay.
Yeah, you were thinking it was going to be something for low. Right.
Very cute, Joe.
Yep.
Very clever. It's a very clever lift and separate.
It is. And I didn't have to ask Momes yet again what a lift and separate is. But if we get a revenge,
Molly.
If we get a revenge clue, I will. Nice, JM. Make sure you don't swear in this stream ever. Legendary ladies, revolutionary zeal captures soldier's heart. Okay. That could just, soldier's heart could be a D.
Right. This is very cute.
Thanks, mate.
Joe clue.
Legendary. Okay, lady. Revolutionary zeal. Legendary lady, maybe.
Oh, your heat went off.
Oh yeah, because you can hear when it's on, but stream shouldn't be able to. Legendary.
God,
I mean,
yeah, I forgot. Lift and separate is part of the whole like Wonder Bra thing. Is that right?
Oh,
it's funny that I like completely have like disassociated that meaning.
Meat, I'm proud of you no matter what. But yes, I'm proud of you for this.
Very good job, Meat.
Good job.
Congratulations to Molly. To Meat. To Molly.
I mean, wow. Okay, so legendary lady is.
This could almost be a question mark. I think you could go either way, but I don't think you need it.
Is a D being captured?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the straight def must be legendary or legendary lady.
Right. Right. I thought about that at first too, but that's not
Right. And it doesn't make sense because the L is here. All right.
right.
So revolutionary zeal? Okay, so what's a word for zeal? Like vim? Um
I can give you a little course correction if you want.
Sure, give me a little course correction.
Revolutionary is an indicator, but it's not doing what you think it's doing. So just ditch the idea that you had before about what it's doing. It's not making anything go backwards. Good job, JM.
Revolutionary. Revolutionary. It's an indicator, but not for a reversal, is what you're saying? Is that what you said?
Yes, that's correct. That is correct.
Oh, it's an anagram indicator. No, it's not.
It is.
Okay.
For a second, I just
Oh!
made my head for a second.
I got it.
Yeah.
Legendary. Yeah, I see why you said question mark.
Yeah, Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, before I confirmed it was an anagram, I wanted to just make sure in my head that it wasn't actually cycling, because that would also work for cycling. But I think this is supposed to be an anagram, right, Joe? Not that we're cycling the L to the one spot sooner. Ultimately, I think all of those work, but
Supposed to be, yeah. Okay, let's go to 5 down.
fun. Yeah, very cute straight diff.
Pound Schwarzenegger's holding up.
Okay. Got that one.
I have it.
Yeah, the princess is also it's actually called Link.
Oops.
Ezra's.
This is right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't get I have the straight def, but I don't actually have
Any
the
sense of what the
parse.
parse is?
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I'll be right back.
I love this. Oh no. Wow. The Gnad upset him enough this time. Unless that was Stella. I'm not watching the stream.
I'm back.
Was it Stella or was it the hidden that upset you?
No, it was the hidden. Sarcastically.
Yes. No.
Joe. Oh yeah, no, it was not even just a hidden, a reverse hidden.
Yeah, it was a
up. It's because it's down. See, I see up in a down clue, and I usually assume there's something.
Right.
You got me, Joe, for the last time.
Yeah. What was I going to say though?
I don't know.
Is that surface about Schwarzenegger holding up a pound of puppies?
Maybe like. Do you mean a bunch of puppies that weigh 1 pound, or like a pound full of puppies?
Yeah, like a pound. Puppy.
Like holding it up to get all the puppies, maybe.
Yeah,
okay.
like robbing it. I'm just curious what the surface means to Joe.
Yeah. Joe, tell us what this surface means to you, what this makes you feel.
No, we understand. No. I think folks are misunderstanding. We know Ezra Pound.
Yes.
But there's a surface sense, the sense that you put into the surface of the clue, not the answer.
Right, the story it's telling. That's what we
Right.
mean.
Anyway, let us continue.
Like, what was Joe envisioning when he wrote this surface is what we're asking.
Right. Perhaps, yes. Perhaps
yes.
it is about Ezra Pound, but perhaps it's about a pound of puppies. Don't worry,
all right.
mate.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I have this.
Oh, dish ingredient for some cultures.
Yeah.
Agar.
That's how I thought it was going to parse, but I couldn't understand what dish ingredient for some cultures was going to be. But very nice. Very, very nice. Good job, Joe. It is great.
A fish is A, and then gar. Dish ingredient for some cultures is agar or agar. How is it actually pronounced? Because I've heard multiple. Is it agar or agar?
I've always said agar, but I don't know.
Me
Agar
too.
jelly.
Oh,
Neither?
Oh, wow, Nora.
It's
Agar? Okay. Me, Nora.
All right.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's go over here. Well, let's try 11 down. We have 2 of the letters. Oh, no, it's a spoonerism.
Yeah. That's fine. We can try it. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe
No,
not.
of course we'll get it. Yeah. Might hear it, according to Spooner, as Union Square.
This is ridiculous, Joe Adultman. Joe, this is the goofiest Spooner ever. I like
you have it already? Okay.
Yeah.
Might hear it according to Spooner as Union Square. you are Joe. Joe really was upset by one of my clues in my latest puzzle.
What was it?
You can guess the one, I'm sure.
Well, I was there when he solved it. He didn't seem upset by any of them.
Really? He was beside himself.
Oh, yeah.
No, okay. Union Square. But Spooners always get me.
Yeah, this one is hard, but ish. I can tell you this is one of the themers.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Certainly helped with me getting it.
Um, 9.
And it also, like, it's a thing that feels like it could parse 3-7 or 3-6, but it's 9.
Is it Haymarket?
It is.
That helped.
May Harket.
Oh my god.
That's such a ridiculous spooner. It's so funny.
May Harket.
May Harket. Might hear it. Ridiculous.
I like Union Square as
that is very cute.
The deaf, yes. Very nice, Joe. Yeah. Joseph.
Good job, Joe.
Joseph Joe Adultman. Yes. All right. 16 across.
Joe, that's so not true.
It's not true. That's something I would say, but that is not true.
I know, that really is something you would say.
Be involved with pale royal after some maneuvering. Okay.
Yeah, I have this one.
Be involved with. So I assume it's going to be like play a all right, I need to go to DuckTales. Woo. What was it? Pale what? Pale Royal.
Sorry, no, Royal, not Royal.
Right. And then we have play no.
I would SMH about 16, but Joe swears next time will be different. Interesting. Why would you shake your head about this?
What does this mean?
I don't know. Very nice clue, Joe. As far as I can tell, now I'm wondering. Too many anagrams? Oh, is this about like the whole editing process for your Rack and Fracker?
Oh boy.
Yes, SMH my head. Yeah,
that's a nice
continue.
clue. All right. 10 down, 6-5. I have a feeling I know what this is. Regions first in alternative blog space before closing for break.
Oh,
interesting.
That's cute.
Regions
I do have it too,
first in alternative blog space. Okay, so that's 9 before in E. I think I have it. I'm just trying to. Okay, you have it?
I do, yeah, but I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How long is this? 11?
Oh no, Saz, sorry. I feel like this is my fault based on what I redeemed. So I apologize.
Oh yeah. Saz, that's funny. Okay.
So I'm thinking this is an andlet though, right? Like
yeah, I think it is, or at least like a partial andlet. Semi-andlet? I never really understand how those work.
Right, because regions first is the R.
Right.
And then an anagram of blog space.
Mm-hmm.
And then K. So then
closing for break.
Right.
Is
Joe,
this because...
why the Joe?
Don't
no.
cry, Joe. We just don't get it yet. Isn't there a blog called Gaper's Block too? Is that?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yes, there was it was one of those like, I understand the full like DNA info type of things. I think right
before closing for break.
Right.
Regions first and alter. Yeah. Okay. You know what, Joe? This is a beautiful andlet.
That's a really good clue.
Just that, yeah, we were reading it so fragmentedly that I think we couldn't see the beautiful andletness of it.
Yeah, that's a great clue, Joe.
Yes, really good job.
I could see a lot of people not knowing it, but once you do,
right.
Kay, why did you randomly just say hello? Are you okay? Okay. All right, let's go over here.
I feel like another important thing to note isn't Gaper's Block is like a regionalism as well.
It is for
something
sure.
that
Yeah.
Is it just Chicago or Illinois? I don't actually know.
It might be more, but it's definitely what we
Midwest?
call. I think a lot of other people call it like rubbernecking.
Right. So a Gaper's Block is when like someone gets in an accident on the highway, the traffic slows because people are going slowly to observe whatever's happening.
Right.
And across the US there are different regional words for that. And here it's Gaper's Block, but then also there was an indie blog that was like a news site called Gaper's Block as well.
Right.
So it's kind of like a twofer in terms of like
It was
the
a
theme.
Chicago specific blog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they say Gaper's Block anywhere else. Very nice.
Okay. Cute.
Let's try to get this. Reckless atomic fission without considering mass is a process by which one gets boned. What?
Joe Adultman.
Joe? I'm sorry. I thought we were
Chase
doing a Joe
Eagle.
Adultman puzzle. What in the world, indeed? I guess it's called Where in the World, but what in the world?
Wow. I do have this, but I haven't fully parsed it yet.
Joe, are you about to tell me that you didn't
goofiest-
think that means what it means? Kate, come on now.
Do you feel how much you're being gaslighted in the chat right now?
Yes, I do.
Everyone is insisting that the gaslight has not been turned down, but it has been, okay? It's dimmer than it was yesterday. Is everyone...
Kate.
No, I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe it.
No, I don't.
They're messing with us, right?
Yes, they are. For sure, Kate is.
Okay.
All right. Reckless. Okay, so this is going to be an anagram.
It's a very cute definition.
Without M, right?
Yeah.
Process by which one gets boned. Yeah. So I tell you, we know this goes here. Let's go to DuckTales.
Yes. I mean, I know what it is.
Oh. All right. Well, I don't. And we have an O, an S.
Hardee's. Okay, I am banning. You're at least getting timed out. We don't bring that up because some people are irresponsible and will.
Oh, no. Hardee's.
Can you hear him?
I mean, Momes, it's too late. Like...
Maniacally laughing. Anyway. Thanks for stopping in, Hers Weston.
Yeah, good to see you. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's still laughing. You can hear that?
Yeah, of course I could hear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now, and look, Bagel heard it that time. It's not quiet. Try not to get okay. I'll try not to get in trouble. All right. Good job getting this so fast, by the way.
Thanks. I mean, yeah, the definition is excellent. That's how I got it quickly, for sure.
Nice wholesome
boned.
clue, Joe.
Yeah, totally wholesome. Not macabre in any sense. Nothing unchaste. Very nice.
Let's look at 21 across. The Cyclone and Space Mountain ain't got no wheels.
Oh.
Huh.
I know, Kate. It's such a good word.
It is a great word. All right. The Cyclone and Space Mountain. Oh. Ain't got no wheels. Oh. No O's? Wait. No.
Oh, maybe.
What?
Clearly, it's Casimir Pulaski.
Rehearsed. What if you found out that Momes and I always rehearse before stream? Yeah, this is still how it goes.
Can you imagine if we did? That
Jesus
would be terrible.
Christ. No,
Can't think of a worse thing.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe settle down a little bit.
No, it would be
I don't
horrible.
want to. No, would be, but geez. What is happening here? The Cyclone and Space Mountain ain't got no wheels. Bagel, please.
Oh, wait.
Yes? What am I waiting for exactly?
I don't know yet. Just waiting to see if it works.
What?
No, it didn't work. I was looking at... I don't know what I was thinking.
Stella's doing the thing with the leg straight up in the air. Sorry. Sorry. All right. I don't have this.
Me either. Did we look at 19 across? Maybe we can do that.
Oh, you want to move on?
You know what's funny? The whole time I have been forgetting that we know the middle letter. That would have helped a lot.
Should we just type it in at this point? Or should we listen to what I said earlier? Hey, Broken Fixie.
Hey, Broken Fixie.
Dan, I think you did this last night, right? I had to... I raided with Joe, but then I had to bow out because... I can only imagine it definitely took you longer than this to do it, right? For sure. Absolutely, without a doubt. All right. Before the end, need a shirt and tie.
I have this. I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick.
Okay.
And have some words with the doctor on the way. Okay.
Please don't mute. Fair enough, Dan. Before the end, need a shirt. For the end. Hey, Kate, what's up? Kate somehow never, no. Amazingly never thought of that, no. Oh my God. That is maybe the worst idea anyone has ever had about anything. Oh my God. Oh, based on every childhood photo I've shown on stream? Okay, maybe that. Maybe. Okay. Can't believe that's all you. Unbelievable. All right. Before the end, need. What is this?
Okay.
Mums.
Yes.
Look at the idea Kate came up with in chat.
Kate, hey Dab, did you ever think about making little figurines of your head and calling them Dabble heads? OMFG, take my money. Specifically you as a kid, maybe a whole series. That's $1,000 idea. Well, the chat is lying to us again.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. That would be cute.
Wow,
Oh, you know what Joe said
it really
last
sounded
night?
believable that you were just kidding right there. The fuck? No, just kidding.
You know
it's a
what,
great
Joe-
idea. Hey, you know this other unrelated thing? Yes, go
It's
ahead.
not completely unrelated. Joe was saying that it would be cute if we made a keychain that had just a little soundboard in it where you could press all the different chat commands and they make the sound.
Wait, what?
How else can I describe this? A
Like
keychain.
a digital one? Or like a physical?
I don't know. Joe, I know what Joe's talking about, but I don't know how better to describe it.
Oh, with like little, okay. And like one button would say like, right, it would be programmed to do.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, they would actually, Kate would have the one that only says that one.
Yeah. And then people could react to life situations or say at Thanksgiving dinner. Just, they don't have to use their own words. They could just use the convenient soundboard provided by Crossword TV. It's all you really need, Anyway, let's keep doing this puzzle.
Stella's letting me pay
Hello?
for a second. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
I have to.
Right.
She's been a very good girl.
Oh,
all right.
dear. Awooga. Yep.
Yeah. That one. Joe. Okay. Before
Thanks,
the
Joe.
end, need a shirt and tie. What am I missing? Is a
What do you
word
think?
for need without the last letter? Is that part of this?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like this?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I just not know this word?
Think about the rest of the parse. You can get it that way too. You might not know the word, but we've definitely had it in puzzles and stuff, but it's not the most obvious word.
Yeah, but that's the A after need, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shirt is
Yeah.
T.
Right.
So it's a kind of tie?
Cravat is a tie.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, I only know that very abstractly from like crosswords
Right.
and yeah.
Hey, I need a second because now Stella needs food. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow, now it's my turn to vamp. Hi, chat. Maybe Dab doesn't know fancy ties. I don't know fancy ties either. If I were controlling, I would Google a cravat on stream. Hi, Slug. Hi, Rich. Hi, Joe. Thanks for saying hi to me. This is the best I can do for vamping. Yeah, right, Joe? I'm a woman of some kind of talent, maybe. Charge? What does that mean? And make that puppet sing that song without moving your lips. Yeah. Hey, sneaky, marvelous carnival music. Thank you. Thank you. I rehearsed it before we started streaming, just in case for this moment. Hey, moms, I don't know if this is something you're not doing right now, but we haven't heard yoga stories in a while. Well, let's see. What was the last yoga class I went to? It was on Monday night. And it was pretty chill. Is there anything interesting that happened? Joe, leave my yoga alone.
Is Joe being mean to you, Moms?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. You know, I would never allow such a thing. All right, let's look at 18 down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
McJurgle, I always win at yoga. That's what yoga's all about. If you don't win at yoga, why even yoga? Okay. Yay. Thank you, everyone, for trying to help me vamp.
I
have this one. Are we?
Yes. Okay. I have this.
Should we read it?
running behind, and I mean, I started to read it. Running behind,
I didn't hear you.
And everyone else is coming back.
Yes. So late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Et al.
Going back. Very nice. Oh, wait. What? Okay. I have this. Turns out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Does
assuming.
Does that mean, yeah, you do?
No, is it? So casters are wheels.
Right.
Cast. What's the parse? I don't get it.
So I think the Cyclone and Space Mountain are roller coasters at Disney World.
Okay.
And they have no O. It has no O, I guess.
Oh, coasters.
Coasters, right.
Got it. Got it.
So nice. I feel like this is like a partial, semi-andlet, right? Right, Joe?
I would think so.
Oh, it's not an andlet. So wait, ain't got... O is no. Got it, like 0. Okay, that actually... That makes more sense to my brain. Thanks, Joe.
Got it.
All right. Very nice. 25 across. Where to find creatures of habit? Listening to an advice columnist. All right. I have it.
Okay. Where to find creatures of habit. Yes. Very cute. It is Abby, and it's a homophone of Abby.
Yeah. And the indicator listening. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice little clue.
Very nice indeed.
All right, 22 down. At the end of it all, the Courtney Love vitriol might have just bolstered Hole.
Wow.
Interesting surface. Wow.
What a surface.
I
have this.
At the end of it all.
This is such a good clue, Joe. Wow.
Courtney. I don't know what. Hole. I assume is just Hole the straight deaf?
No. Interestingly, it's not.
Bolstered Hole?
Yes.
Joe, I mean, between this and the obvious earlier one. Wait, so what is the straight definition for real?
It's bolstered hole.
It for real is?
Yes, it's bolstered hole.
Eyelet?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of it all. Wait, okay. Hold on.
Okay, I'll hold on.
At the end of it all. Wait, at the end of it. Okay, so that's the T.
No.
No. It's just the last letter of everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
At the end of it all. Thanks, Luck. Nice.
Bolstered hole is a very cute straight deaf for.
It is.
Yeah, like honestly, just how
for
did
a
you
few
construct
things.
that? Like, what came first? I don't know.
Auga.
All of it came.
Or who?
Just.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Auga. Okay.
Sorry, Kate. I retract. Well,
very good job, Joe. It's very clever.
Why did Dan just randomly post an emote for Bob? Is it to remind me that Baka's watching and to watch my mouth?
Tone it down a little bit.
Okay. Sorry, Dan.
I was going to say, Joe, I feel like obviously you get a little leeway when you're writing initialisms or letter selections like that. But I feel like there's just a lot of like little bits of genius woven into that clue. Very good job. Okay.
Oh, gotcha, Dan. All right. I have this next one. Fabric tutu will exemplify in part. It's hard to read tutu.
Right. Yes.
Oops.
Not gonna get us this time,
nope.
Mr. Adultman.
Only once ever have you gotten us.
Yeah.
Joe. Tutual. Fabric tutu. I imagine you like trying to figure out like a really like for like hours and hours and then coming up with tutual and typing it into the grid.
at the end.
It's hard.
Yeah, that would be a hard hidden.
Oh, God. All right. Partner, that's $1 a donut. Partner. That's $1 oh, I have it.
Yeah, is the straight deaf a type of donut?
No.
Oh, okay.
Meat. What kind of donuts? Are you going to just say glazed? And I'm going to ask you where, and you're going to say your normal donut shop. Oh, did you get a Long John? Why'd you type that in all caps, Joe?
So is the straight deaf? Oh, Bucko, is that what it is?
Yeah, partner. $1 That's $1. Or that's is, I think, just a linking word. $1, and then donut is O.
Nice. Cute.
Oh, nice. Me. All right. Joe, fraud or paragon?
My goodness, Joe. The clue of a lifetime. The question everyone wants to answer about themselves. Yes. We'll go with the straight deaf.
Punny double deaf, so to speak. Bagel in particular likes this clue. You have to vote now. Wait, what does that mean?
You know what's funny, Joe? Literally anyone could use this clue in their cryptic crossword and it would work. It's kind of a funny thought how universal this would be.
Mm-hmm. It really says something.
I agree.
Really makes you think.
Yeah, it really does make you think, Joe. How dare you? Hello, Stella.
Yep. All right. Church established offering box.
I have this one.
I do too. Chest. Church, CH, famously in cryptics. Established is just EST. Is offerings probably just, is that a linking word or offering box is a thing?
What? Sorry, say that one more time.
Hello?
Sorry, I was reading chat for a second. I got lost.
Sure. Is offering box a thing or is offering just like a linking word here?
Yeah, it's offering up this thing. Yeah, it's not a straight deafness box.
Right.
Wait, this isn't a ding dang.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
What? It is a ding dang. It's not a ding dang.
What? Joe?
That's
you can't do that. I mean, it's cool.
I mean, it is a ding dang. It's hidden.
It's 2 clues in 1. Only Joe Adultman could do such a thing. Ding dang hiddens when he doesn't even mean to.
So the other one that isn't hidden is church gets abbreviated to CH in cryptics a lot, and then established EST.
Yeah. Right.
Hidden even from himself. Wow, Dan.
Wow, that really makes you think. I don't buy it. Joe, whatever you're selling says ain't buying. So you think about that. Let's try to get this one, maybe. On reflection, King to permanently write up regional decree for Franks. Oh my God, I think I know what this is. Maybe. Wait.
On reflection, King to permanently write up regional decree for Franks. Oh, it's a 2-7. Okay.
Yeah.
No cats with so many T's.
Yeah, bagel CH for church is one of those things kind of annoying, I could see, because I don't feel like that's anything you would ever see outside of cryptics. Also, this clue is tremendous.
I'm guessing this is a themer. Is that true?
It most definitely is.
Oh, I see it now. I haven't parsed it yet, though. Hold on a second.
Joe.
So, on reflection is no. King to permanently write up. Oh, to permanently write is etch and then up. Nice. No ketchup. Oh, you disagree, Saz. Do you now? Do you know enough to know this reference, Saz? Like, have we made it clear enough in the stream, or did you already know that it's a Chicago thing to not eat ketchup on your hot dogs. I do what I'm told, Dob. What does that mean?
Oh, maybe when I redeemed this, we were talking about, I think Joe asked me like Chicago stuff.
Ah.
And we were just talking about various things.
Got it.
So on reflection is no, just on going back. King is just K, which I realize that's another abbreviation. Permanently right is H, and then just up. And regional decree for Franks is the straight deaf, which is very cute.
Yeah. Yes, that is very cute.
Yeah.
For the record, I agree. Although
yep.
I've also eaten ketchup on hot dogs, and it's good, but
I just don't like ketchup. That's the main thing for me. I don't care.
That's true. Yeah, you really don't.
I don't actually care if like I'm not like offended. It's just for fun, but I don't like it. Okay. Sin City's lot hedonistic characters. Oh, I have it. See, I'm someone who anything you can use with ketchup or like dip into ketchup.
Yeah.
Why not use mustard? No mustard.
Oh, ew, mustard. Fries and mustard?
Why not? Why? Like, why would that not be a thing?
Oh, I just don't like it. I don't think it tastes very good.
Oh, I mean, I usually, that's not actually very common for me, but.
Can you help me a little bit with this one?
Yeah. Sure. What do you want?
I don't know. Maybe tell me where the straight deaf is.
On the left.
I'm guessing, is it Sin City?
No.
Ah, I see. So it's just sin.
Yes.
And that is, what are the sins? Gluttony, filth. What are the sins again? Greed.
Well, envy.
Wrath. Okay.
There's one that's also an animal.
An animal? Oh, sloth. Okay, I see.
Do you see the parse?
No. Hedonistic characters. Okay, first of all, you have a typo in there before you forget.
Oh, whoops. Wow. First of all.
Well, I just don't want to forget. That would be really annoying. Okay, so I see lot. Oh, it's a ding ding hidden.
I like the noise. That's a perfect discovered. It's a hidden noise.
I know. It's a ding ding hidden. I was really trying to make sense of hedonistic characters, and it was bothering me that some of them were in there. Like, is this some kind of yeah. Nope, it's just a hidden. Okay.
It is just a hidden. Oh.
Ooh, bagel.
Interesting.
What are we looking up?
Okay. Oh, I mean, that would make sense. Why not?
Yeah.
Anything more specific? Actually, why am I just assuming Momes is right? Okay. Let's see if it brings up just the animal.
Oh.
They really are.
So
maybe they are absolutely one of the most adorable.
Yes.
Features.
I mean, obviously in demeanor as well as.
Yes. You see them move, they're even cuter. Yes.
Right.
Look at this one. Look at them. Hi, friend. Yeah, their hands look scary, but I don't think I would be scared of them. What's going on here? Oh.
What kind of sloth is this? It's so fluffy and looks like
look
felt.
at this one.
Oh.
Have you ever seen bear sloths? Wait, is that a thing? Sloth bears. Hold on. Can I? This is your redemption, Bagel. Can I look up sloth bears?
What if Bagel's like, no?
She can say, yeah, okay. They really don't look like sloths, but these are sloth bears. Except the show I was watching was British and they pronounce it sloth. Sloth bears.
Really?
I don't know. Oh dear. But anyway, they're not nearly as cute as sloths. So we'll go back to sloths.
Joe.
Hang in
We've
there.
got a linguist in chat. Hey, Rufus.
Look at him
by the way.
smiling. I love when it looks like they're smiling.
It also kind of looks like they've been crying with mascara on.
I hope not. Look at it. Ridiculous. Aww. Thanks for the redemption, Bagel. This is very nice. Wait, I'm not done. Look at that. Yeah, it's upside down.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's reaching. It's like, come here.
Oh.
Very cute. All right. Hello. How about we try let's try this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think I know what this is.
I do too. Yeah. New medium fuels local exhibitionist.
Wow, Joe. Yes, it is the Field Museum.
Medium fuels, anagrammed. Really great place. Yes.
Yeah. And also really, really great straight deaf local exhibitionist. That's very funny. Very good job.
I haven't been there in so long. I really would love to go whenever I feel safe doing so. Let's go for 8 down. I have a feeling I know it. Yes. Nefarious email hacking exposes one of the greats.
Cute. Again, very fun surface.
It is a very fun surface, Joe. This is a great one. Yeah. Nefarious email hacking exposes one of the greats.
Yeah. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Nefarious as an anagrind is good. Also email hacking. Who knew?
Yeah, email hacking is a really good find for an anagram. Anagram. What's wrong with me?
What you do here is you just do a little anagram. There we go. Let's not do that again. All right. Okay. 13 down. Fancy regressive former university was number 1.
I think I understand this, but I mean, I have it, but let me just get the full parse.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah, me too. So, former is X, university is U, and then led was number 1, all going backwards. Or fancy.
Nice. Sorry, there was a noise that I had to take my headphones off for, so I didn't hear what you just said, but I assume you got the full parse.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is a very nice one again. All right. Burns won with a lot of pull with with a tall set of stories once.
This is a classic.
Oh, it is.
This, again, Joe, this is I mean, I know we've said this before, but you're very good at like cute, both straight definitions, but also obviously in this case, one with a lot of pull is not a straight def in this case, but it's very clever as a way.
Yeah, that is super clever.
Tower. Yay.
And yeah, Sears Tower.
Hey,
tall set of stories once. Very, very cute. Note drinking feller's cab.
Fellers. Oh, I see. Again, adorable.
TI and then act. Got it.
Yeah, so the note is T. A feller is an X. Very cute.
Nice. Not closed, not closed. Sorry.
Oh, I know what this is.
Not closed, not closed. Sorry, this is so good. This is so goofy and fun.
It's adorable.
Not closed. Not closed. Sorry. Joe, this is so good.
I love simple finds like this.
Yes.
You know, I love anything that's like duplicated.
Yeah, and I just love a clue like this where you can just picture someone being like, not close, sorry, and like turning this. Oh, I love it. I love everything about this clue. One of the best. That is so good. Is husband following wife's command? Oh, I have it.
Is it wash?
No.
So husband is after wife's command. Wife. What is wife? A wish. I see. So yeah.
Kate.
Wife is husband. Is husband is H. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love your brand of observational humor, Kate. Choose upright leader of the left to replace Republican.
Cute.
Yeah, nice. This is very cute. Very cute. So choose is a straight def. Upright is erect. Again, Joe. Wow. Leader of the left to replace Republican, which is R. So an L replacing the R.
Dear.
Nice.
Awooga.
Authority, do you still need an explanation? So not closed is open. If you're not closed, you're open. And then not closed means it's missing its last letter. And sorry. Yeah. So that's definitely a regional saying in the Midwest. Ope is like, oops.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
Just like oops. Or a lot of people might say, yep. Oh. All right. Doggy bags, gross alternative to delivery. All right. I have it.
Yeah, me too. Doggy. I haven't parsed it yet, though. Doggy is pup, bags, gross, which is ick.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Yep. Very nice. Another really nice, smooth one.
Yeah. That's very good.
All right. Where one might take a stand, Greeks oddly retreating.
Cute. This is very cute. Way to
That
go
is a
on the
very
surface.
cute deaf, Joe.
Yeah.
Which one says this one or this one? Yeah, where one might take a stand. Greeks oddly retreating, meaning taking out the odd letters, and it's retreating, going backward. Very good.
Red Keg, wish you were here.
Aww, same. But I'm glad Red Keg gets to solve this adorable puzzle.
Yeah, Saz 24 Down was your favorite. That is an excellent one.
You know, when I think about people I wish streamed like crosswords on Twitch, Red Keg is one of them.
Saz?
Red Keg should stream crosswords. Well, of course, Saz.
I thought you were going to say Saz. That would be exciting.
Oh my God, that would be so good. I have a feeling Saz would never do that, but I wish she would. Disney movie about pursuing luau on vacation. Okay. Luau on vacation is just LU, right?
Yeah. Pursuing. So it's going after that. Oh, yeah. I do have this one.
Is it Luca?
Yeah. There's one called Luca, I think. Circa.
So Circa is just CA probably, right?
Right. About is Circa, which is CA. Yes.
Oh, we're on the last one.
Oh, a bummer.
Super bummer. So yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's like a Mossberg special, but that's probably just where I learned it. It's just another way of saying, yeah. There you go. All right. Some climate change. Moms, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Some climate change is an unavoidable part of modern life. I have it.
I have this one. Can't get me today.
Nope.
Or at least
never have you ever gotten me with one of these, yet you try.
Yes.
Watch those letters spin around. All the answers have been found. Joe Adultman, thank you so much, my special friend.
Yay.
Let's do a little celebrate.
This is an excellent puzzle as always, Joe.
Really was. Love all the references. Yes, Chicago indeed. Joe, we should be giving you bits. Congratulations to Molly. Delightful puzzle from a delightful man.
Very true.
And in case you didn't notice,
I think a delightful place.
Very much so. Full of delightful humans. And me. All right. Shall we do the B?
Let's do the B. Joe, thanks
Let's do the B. Yes, thank you again, Joe. Keep them coming.
Yes. Oh, can we go over the themers? Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on. Let me just move this around.
I forget. Did Joe say how many there were? I wonder if we missed any.
Yeah. So we got Oprah. We have.
Should we also just add? I guess most people probably know, but Oprah is filmed in Chicago very famously, or was for a long time.
Yeah, Harpo Studios. Yeah, Haymarket Square, Field Museum, Gaper's Block, No Ketchup, Lake Michigan, Sears Tower, and then I think one more, right?
Field Museum. I don't think we said
I got that.
right?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Which is the one I'm missing?
Mezcal. Or
What?
famous for mezcal.
Oh,
It's
and
a
Ope.
joke. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Ope.
Yes.
Yeah, Ope is close enough for sure. I know it's not specific Chicago, but it is a Chicago thing.
Lila. Good job. You finished your homework.
homework.
Congratulations, tamales.
Well, looking forward to solving that bad boy.
Yeah, totally.
I'm sure it'll be a delight. Thanks for sharing.
Yes.
All right, let's do the B. Let's finish this off.
Yes.
All right. How many words will we have? 47.
Wow.
Plat.
PETA.
Lamp. PETA. Pain. Plint. Plant.
Pliant.
Pliant.
Implant.
Implant. Very good.
Plaint.
Plaint. Plate. Pliant. Yep.
Plain as well. I don't think you got plain.
Plain. Yep. Platinum. Oh, no, you.
Oh.
Pint.
Pint.
Joe. Panama, like the hat. Paul. Napalm. All right. Mappy.
Plantain.
Plantain. Yum. Palm.
L.
Papa. Pill.
Tilapia? Should be. I don't know if we heard it.
Nice.
Patina.
Says patina. Oh.
Paul.
Pamp. Oh, tamp.
Pampa. Oh, Pampa actually should be accepted.
Yep. Impala. Very nice, Rich.
Pipit.
Il timpani. Nap. Nope. Nap. Plan.
Paint.
B-ish.
Joe.
Apian.
Plan.
Wait, what did Joe? Oh. Inapt.
Rich. Apian.
Got that.
Nice meat. Oh, you did. Okay. Limp. Okay, you actually did mean.
Yeah. I thought you were doing a Joe Adultman, but it was just a typo. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tapa.
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
They do accept pimp. All right. 13 more. Tippy.
Apple.
Sound of little feet. Tip tap. Tippy tap.
I think it's pit-a-pat or something. But you didn't hear me say papal, I think.
Papal. Okay. Pit-a-pat. There we go.
There you go. Good job, Seth.
Very nice. Palatial.
Nice
one, Rich.
I think we got PETA. At least I said it.
We did. Yep.
Yeah.
Gnomes. Apple. Apple.
Papilla?
What?
I forget what that is, Nora. Or papilla. I don't know how you. No, Papilla.
Got it. What's a papilla? Apple 6.
I don't know. What's a papilla you?
Gnomes.
What's a papilla with you?
Yes.
I don't
No.
know. Pale.
Yep. Say it again. Yep. Hot sandwich type. Panini.
Pinata. Nice. Papatani.
Papatani Tubatini.
Oh, thanks, Slug. I'm sorry that in the future I'll definitely ask again.
And Slug will remind us that it's the word we never remember or something along those lines. Joe, no.
Mammalian.
Pamalian.
You want to look at the letter count?
Yeah, let's look at letter count. Oh, some long ones. 5 P's and 1 T.
Almal? Oh, yeah. Does it accept that? I feel like we can't remember every single time.
I mean, it's a brand. I don't. Yeah.
I think it means something else.
We have patina. We do. What? What was the last thing you said?
We do. We said it at the same time.
Yes, we do.
We have pant, P-A-N-T. Slug wants to look
we
at
do.
the first page, by the way.
All right, Slug.
Tail lamp?
Tail lamp.
Good job,
Nice.
Taz. Okay, so the rest are P's.
Yep. A 4-letter. Yep, pop up. P. Pima? Plie? Plat? Plap? Plip? Plin? Plan?
Palapa.
What is that again? I know we've had it before.
Isn't that like a tent or like a hut?
Like a donkey in a party?
Something ass?
Oh, pintail donkey. Something ass. Oh, palp. Nice, Rich. All right. I'm going to shuffle. 2 more. A 6 and a 7. Both starting with P. Apple. Okay, we didn't get apple yet.
Isn't there a pinata apple or something? I know we already got pinata, but isn't there?
I don't know.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Let's look at first 2 letters. P-A and P-I. Okay. Banana. Pananabeel. Broadway show. Oh.
Cats. Print.
Musical with the song Prayer for a Duck. Pin? Pin.
I don't know, but I'm not going to see it. Oh, Pippin.
Oh, that's right.
Good job.
All right. 7-letter word starting with P-A. I don't know if anybody's clued this one yet.
Yeah, Slug, are you stuck here too?
Oh, patilla? Like, I think it's patella, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Pippin is an apple? What?
That's the apple one, right? And then the character, right? Hmm. Palliant. Patient.
Patient. Should we go look at hints? That's kind of fun. Oh, palatal?
Oh.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Potato.
I don't think
We did it.
neither person said that, but
yeah, I know. I just saw it.
Oh, you got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, similar things.
Yeah, I thought maybe. Yep. GG. Let's do some tiny hand claps.
That's me clapping with my fingers.
Nice. Tiny hands. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Let me see who's on. We'll be streaming tomorrow. It's Friday, so you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Bring your PJs. Who is on? Let's see. Vertsky might still be doing crosswords, so let's raid Vertsky.
Nice.
Our dear friend Vertsky. Say hi. Give her a follow if you don't already. Again, thanks for hanging. Always a pleasure hanging out with all of you friends. Joe, thanks again for a lovely puzzle. Can't wait to redeem the next one. Honestly, I will probably redeem another one next time you stream. I'll be honest with you. But thanks again. Lovely puzzle. Lovely man. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.